Have you ever had that feeling like you're constantly walking on eggshells around someone? Well, today we're going to dive into something I think a lot of us have been through, dealing with what's known as the constant critic.
I mean, really think about it for a second. Is there somebody that comes to mind, maybe at work, maybe even at home, who just seems to have this superpower for spotting the one tiny flaw in anything you do?
You can pour your heart and soul into a project. I mean, you put in the hours, you double-check everything, and yet the feedback always goes straight to what's wrong. It's just this awful sinking feeling, isn't it? Like you're never gonna measure up.
And what's our first reaction? We try to fix it, right? We listen really carefully. We tweak what we're doing. We genuinely try to get better. We think, okay, this time, it'll be good enough.
But when that criticism just never stops, something shifts. That desire to improve starts to fade away, and this little voice of self-doubt starts to creep in. It's not a sudden thing. It's a slow burn that just starts chipping away at your confidence. And this is where it gets really serious. This is the moment where all that negativity from the outside stops being just feedback, and it starts to feel like your own internal reality. And it turns out, this isn't just in your head. Psychologists actually have a name for this whole destructive pattern. It's not just someone being picky. It's a very specific kind of behavior they call the constant critic. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. When you are surrounded by that kind of negativity all the time, your brain actually starts to absorb it. Their critical voice starts to sound like your voice. It starts to feel like the absolute truth. And let's be clear, this isn't just about having your feelings hurt. The damage is real. It crushes your self-esteem. It actually hurts your productivity because you become terrified of making a mistake. And, it just hurts your well-being. It basically steals your happiness.
So, what do? Well, the most crucial skill you can learn here is how to tell the difference. Because we all need feedback to grow, but we also have to protect ourselves. It all comes down to understanding the real reason behind the words.
Okay, so let's break this down. Useful feedback, it's all about helping you grow. It's focused on the task, not on you as a person. And you walk away feeling like, okay, I can do better. Constant criticism is totally different. It feels like it's just for the sake of being critical. It often feels like a personal attack. And how does it leave you feeling? Devalued? Defeated? So once you can finally spot that difference, once you see it for what it is, that's when you can take the most powerful step of all. You can start protecting your own peace. Now, hold on, this does not mean you should just build a wall around yourself and never listen to anyone ever again. That's not the goal here. We need good feedback to learn and get better. No, it's about becoming smarter. It's about having that aha moment where you can finally see the pattern. You can identify the people who criticize not to build you up, but just because that's what they do. And that recognition, that's where all your power is. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Once you know the difference between what's helpful and what's harmful, the control is back in your hands. You become the gatekeeper for your own confidence. So the real question now is, who are you going to protect your peace from?